Hello. When we talk about peace beyond religion, we're not talking about being anti-religious. We're talking about removing the anxiety behind religion. I know it sounds really weird when someone tells you that they don't feel guilt, they don't feel shame, they don't feel negative vibes. Because we're taught that if you don't feel any guilt or shame, that you don't have a conscience. And I'm here to tell you the opposite. I am a witness that you can live your life without guilt, without shame, and have an extremely high level of consciousness. And as we move forward, I'm going to show you how to do that. Because it's the guilt and the shame that a lot of religions will put on you, and parents and teachers, and we operate on a system of guilt and shame because making people feel guilty about doing something gets immediate results. But feeling guilty about something does not create lasting results. So, if you want peace that surpasses all understanding, like you've been taught you're supposed to have, you can't have it with guilt. The two don't go together. So, you'll hear me talk a lot about religion because a lot of people are really into these different spiritual beliefs and things like that. And I'm not here to plant anything extra in your mind. I usually say that disclaimer on all of my videos because I'm really just a simplistic agent to kind of help you simplify things because it's not that difficult. I'm just going to let you know that guilt is one of the biggest ways that you can actually hurt yourself, not heal yourself. And that you can live guilt-free. But the only way that you can really live guilt-free is you have to know who you are and not who people tell you you are. And if you watch all of my videos, that's a consistent theme throughout. I'm about relationships and love, but I'm also about the fact that in order to have successful relationships and in order to get the love that you imagine that you want, because I also say that want is an illusion. It is. We think we want things, but we have everything that we need. We want what society tells us we want. Illusions. It's just not true. But it's very important that when you're seeking religion, that you don't seek it out of anxiety. Because religions are man's projections. And if you're not careful, you can get into a religion that has a call on it that has absolutely nothing to do with your destiny. And you have your own earthly assignment. And I usually encourage religion seekers to do it the opposite. Seek religion after you know who you are, not to find out who you are. Because religions are for groups, cultures, and communities and societies as a whole. But it's your spirituality that's going to guide you as an individual. See, it's just two different things. So when I read the post of the people on the social network who were presenting their different religions as though their religions were giving them peace, yet at the same time in their post, I was reading lots of anxiety and lots of struggle and, oh, I'm trying not to do this and I'm trying not to do that. They didn't realize it, but the very reason that they were grasping to the religion, which was for peace, was the very thing that was actually causing them discord in their spirit. See, religion is a one-size-fit-all kind of thing, which is okay. But you have to know who you are to survive that. Because if you don't know who you are, then you will become your religion. And as I said in my first video, religion is just, man's definition of who God is. We turn it into a practice. This is what God wants you to do. This is what God wants you to do. Each religion has something different that God said. And so, again, I say, if you ever get confused, just look at nature. It's consistent, it's easy, it's complicated, it's purposeful, it produces resources that all can partake from. It's constantly giving back to is giving to humanity, yet it receives all of its power through God. And if you look at how nature does, that's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to receive your power through God. Nature doesn't have a religion. Nature doesn't have a religion. You don't see animals running around, running and seeking religion and things like that, because they've been taught to trust their instincts, trust their guts, until they're captured by humans who tell them they don't know how to be a dog. You don't know how to be a cat. Let me show you how to be a cat. You don't know how to be a squirrel. I'm going to show you how to be a squirrel. This is what humans do. And because religions are created by humans, this is what religion tends to do. Tells you how to behave as if you didn't know. You know very well how to behave and what to do. But you have to stop the misfiring of the information that's going on in your human computer. It's been overloaded. And whenever you do things that cause bad results, it's a result of the misfiring of the information. It's not because you're this evil person. Yeah, I know you want to think that. It's so easy for us to say, I'm bad, I need someone to fix me. But it's real hard to say that absolutely nothing is wrong with you other than the fact that you don't trust yourself. You don't trust who you are. You don't know who you are. Therefore, God is having a hard time working with you because you don't know who you are. So you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. So you have to go to somebody else and say, what should I be doing? And then they tell you what you should be doing, and then you still don't feel really satisfied with that. So you go from one person and one church and one religion. Stop switching religions. Stop switching friends. Stop switching spouses. Stop fussing at your children. Stop lashing out at the world and reaching out to the world. Go within. It's not hard. It just calls for you to reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. And if there was never a church or never a person or never a book to tell you what to do, God has already put it in you from birth. Just as He's put that in nature to produce, He's put it in you to produce, because you're part of nature as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye.